Well, hello, pink girlfriends. We are so thrilled that you're joining us tonight for Tuesday Night Live. I'm Dee Beasley Hayden, and I'm coming to you live from the Dallas Fort Worth area. To be exact, Louisville, Texas, just like 10 minutes to the big old manufacturing plant that we have over there. And tonight I have my sidekick, Karen Miles.
I'm from Long Grove, Oklahoma, and we're here to welcome y'all, and we're going to have a good night.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Well, we are thrilled that you're here. And just a reminder, we always love to welcome our guests and our consultants. And if you're watching this later, we love hashtag replay.
Yes.
So you can definitely put that in the comments. Hello, Tamara. We're so glad you're here. And just remember that on our end, we can't see who you are without you putting your name in the comments. So that's part of this techie world that we live in. All right. But we're excited. So we're just going to jump right in. We're talking about summer 2023 meltdown proof. Can y'all get ready for that? Although I don't know about Oklahoma, but in the Dallas area, it feels like April instead of June. I mean, we've had
It's cool.
it's cold.
It's not cold. No, no, no. It,
Yeah.
it is cool here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's humid. It's humid.
Yeah. It's just been rainy and cool. So we had hailstorms on Sunday and, just all kinds of weather. So, with that being said, welcome, welcome. We're super glad you're here. And Karen, why don't you kick us off with a couple of fabulous meltdown proof products?
Okay, y'all, we have our CC cream, in which we love it. That's a must have. And then we have a choice. We have a heart brush, foundation brush, or we have a regular foundation brush. Your choices. But this is wonderful. And which before you put your CC cream on, we want to put our foundation primer on.
Yes.
And after we put our foundation primer on all over our face, then we will put our CC cream on and then blend it with one of the blending brushes, the foundation brush. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then after we do that, we will go ahead and spray our face with some finishing spray. Okay.
Yeah, one of my favorite products. I love the CC cream because everybody else has BB cream, but we have CC cream, which is stands for complexion corrector. Yes, cuts the red. Don't you agree, Karen? Totally
Yes.
cuts the red. And the SPF, and they both have 15, right? The
They
primer.
both have 15. They both have 15.
Yes,
Yes.
SPF 15. So it's great for, I call it dash out the door days. Dash out the door. Speaking of dash out the door, I want to showcase our new lip and cheek duo. Oh my gosh, these are fabulous. They come in 4 different shades and literally they do really triple duty, but these are cream blushes and can be used as lips. So right now I have on our berry right here. And I'm just going to show you how easy this is. So I'm just going to dot. Now see, it kind of goes on. You're like, oh my gosh, that is so bright. But watch what happens. Woo! You just kind of blend in. I might have got a little carried away.
I think you got a little much there, Dee.
Hang on. We can blend some more. I guess I wasn't used to that dark shade. Anyway, but you can see it's a really quick blush. And if you want to take it a step further, you can even put it on your eyelid. And what I love about this is it's just so melt proof because it's creamy and it goes on really quick and really dry. I'll try to do this other one, not maybe so heavy. How about that?
It's a lot now.
Like a
Oh,
plan
yeah.
about. I'm
That
sorry.
looks really pretty. That looks really pretty.
Yeah, so this, like I said, comes in 4 shades, and I actually have on the lips too, and it's great. You can this comes. We have our petite palette, which I love, and I mean our this is our regular palette. We also have a petite palette, so you could put one of those in there too. So really fun. And then along with what Karen was talking about with the finishing spray, which I love, these are just our little beauty blotters, and I don't really get oily in the sun. I don't get oily ever, but occasionally, if it's really humid, like we were just talking about, I will take a little beauty blotter and, just kind of whoop, whoop, make sure, um, if I get a little perspiration going. So yes, yes. So these are a couple just fun products to help with the sun meltdowns if it ever comes back out.
It will come back out, trust
It
me.
will come back out. You're right. You're
This
right. It always does, doesn't it?
this
Okay. What else do we have tonight?
okay, this is a must, our oil-free eye makeup remover, okay?
Fabulous.
Just always remember, we wanna always shake that up. Always shake it up because in our eye makeup remover is number 1. It is number 1. Um,
In
so
all beauty brands. I mean, people everywhere love our eye makeup remover. Yes. Love
and
that.
I've had a couple of people say, "Hey, your eye makeup remover don't work." That's a must. You must always shake it.
Yes.
And I said, "Did you shake it up?" "Oh no, are we supposed to shake it?" So I like to always stress, you've got to
Yeah.
shake it. See
And
how
here's
it
the good.
settles?
Yeah, see how the two one's for removing mascara, especially waterproof, which I know you're going to talk about, and the other helps condition as well as cleanse. So it looks really clear, but like Karen just did, shake it up, shake it, baby, shake it.
And then we have a waterproof mascara. And I mean, I love it. Yes.
Yes. It's part of the Lash Love collection. So I'll tell you a little beauty tip that I had from one of our makeup artists, professional makeup artists. He suggests you could even use this first as a primer and then apply your other mascara if you want. Or, of course, you can wear it by itself. But I thought that was a cool little trick. And then he says you can always top your lashes with waterproof too. So, because this is one of those narrow Love Lash brushes, and I like my brush a little bit fuller.
I like mine too.
Yeah.
Uh, I use the Panorama a lot.
Okay. Yes. Get those flaring lashes.
Yeah, 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 yes.
Yay. Okay. Well, let's see what we want to talk about next. I want to talk about. So Karen talked a little bit about the foundation primer, and I'm going to talk about our oil-free hydrating gel. And this is phenomenal. It's so pretty. It's kind of a gelish purplish color, and it's oil free, hence its name. And this can be used as either a hydrator or as a primer. And it goes on really soft and silky. It doesn't leave your skin feeling sticky. You know how some products, kind of feel sticky after you put them on. But so this for all of our oil girls, y'all, this is really an extra great hydrating. And don't forget, even if we're oily, we have to have hydration, y'all. Because if we don't hydrate oily skin, guess what happens? It's more oily, right? So this is a fabulous little product along with our oil mattifier. So these are three kind of, I would say, Karen, if someone's really in a really humid area like we were talking about, or really has a lot of oil, needs oil control, these three items are just amazing. This is our oil mattifier, and it goes on similar to the foundation primer, but it acts like a sponge, and it'll go on, and it'll hold, it'll like absorb all of that extra oil and just hold it like a sponge until you wash your face, and it just washes it away. So these are great. I'll use this sometimes on my forehead because I wear bangs, especially when it starts getting hot here. So these are some great melt-proof products. Do you use any of these, Karen, or any of these
I
your
do.
favorites?
Use both of those.
Yes. All right. We love that. Okay. What else we got tonight?
You got the eye primer, which,
Yes.
yes, you got a picture of it?
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there.
But we want to always put our eye primer on before we put our eyeshadow on
And why do we do that? I mean, what does it do actually?
to help our eyeshadow stay on longer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it makes it hold. It's like a sealant.
Yes. I love all of our primers. What do we have? We have face primer, we have eye primer, we have lip primer. Is that all of our primers? Yeah, I think that's all of our primers.
That's all.
But you're right. This actually will hold and actually intensify your colors. So now that we have Chroma Fusion eyeshadows, they are already have amazing pigments of color to really give that bold look, but not, and then they blend so beautifully. But it will actually hold those colors even longer. So I agree. I don't know if some people get those creases, in their lids.
And I would recommend, because some people go, I don't know how to put on the eyeshadow. Okay, let me tell you, put it on the best you can and always use our blending brush.
Perfect.
Okay. That's what I've told several of my customers. If you have a problem and you don't feel like it looks right, take that blending brush and blend it.
Yes, that's a great suggestion.
I just think that's a little bit easier for some people because they're like, we can't get it perfect like some people can. Just blend it.
Yes.
After you put it on, just blend it and it looks great.
Yes, I agree. Well, let's see who we have on tonight. It looks like we have a whole slew of good, great people on tonight. Tamara's here, Sue, welcome Sue, and Beth. And we have, let's see, Sally Joe, and of course, Marbeth. Hi, Marbeth. And look, let's see, we also have Donna and Joe. There, I thought. Oh, Sally Joe. Okay. Donna, and then of course we have our fearless leader who is down in Houston, and I love the fact that we get to work our business wherever we are, and so she is down in Houston showcasing all of our summer previews. So we miss you, Jan, but we know that you're having fun down there with Sharon and all those other lovely ladies. So down in South Texas. Yay. She's all over the place, isn't she? She got people in North Carolina and all over. So that's really fun. All right. Well, let's see. I think we have one. Let's see. I have okay, this is really, really awesome. So this is our translucent
powder.
Yes. Okay. And as you can see, it's just like ghost white. However, it does not go on ghost white. And so I'm going to use our all over powder brush. Okay, I'm just popping that in there. And I always like to just kind of pat the extra off so I don't get stuff flyaways on my clothes. So I'm going to just take my glasses off for a second. So as you can see, I'm just putting this right over my face. Okay, a little bit goes a long way. I use this every day, Karen. I just love the way it goes on. And have you ever heard of flashback? Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
Okay. So I had never heard of that until recently. So I guess when we take pictures with our phone, if we have a flash, it can pop and make our faces look white. Have you heard that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So guess what? Our translucent powder prevents flashback. Woo! So comes in these great little jars with a little shaker thing on top there. And then, of course, our brushes. You already talked about our blending brush, and our new foundation brush. And so we have
our blending brush.
Yes, and we have y'all. All of our brushes are amazing. We've won awards with our brushes. Makeup artists use our brushes. They're so super easy to clean. We have a brush cleaner. They're synthetic. And I think, I've been around for about 13 years, and this is the best brush collection I think we've had in a long time. Would you agree with that?
I would.
Yeah, and you can buy these individually, or we do have one set that comes with 5 different brushes, including the all over. So that's fun. And then we have our little blending sponge. Don't y'all love that? So the best way to use these is if you'll take just a little bit, run it under water, just a tad, kind of squeeze it gently. I use this tip here. So whenever I'm applying my concealer right underneath my eyes, because it gets right in that little corner so well, and I can just come like right out there with my concealer. And then you would can always also use the butt of it, and you can also, it's a great blender. Isn't that great? And it feels good too. And just if you do use it, just rinse it out. You don't want to douse it in water, but gently just, you can either squeeze it or roll it in your hands. You don't want to, like, get it drenched and then, it's dripping with water. But these little babies will last forever. So
They're
these are really, really great. Let's see. Let's see. Did we hit all of our products already? Boy, we're fast. Let's see who else has joined us. We have, is
Janet.
it Layla? Layla, hello, Layla. She's a guest of Beth. And we have Deborah. Hello, Deborah. And Janet's here tonight, too. Yay. So we got a good little audience going here for Summer Meltdown. Yay. Well, we want to touch base on a couple of things that we've heard recently. I did some training last week, and I heard, this is going to be kind of crazy sounding, but Forbes magazine recently just had an article about the economy and how with the inflation, y'all, they're looking at, this is a crazy number, I think, $5,400 a year more is needed more than this time last year. $5,400. I was talking to one of my clients today, and we were talking about, the financial benefits of a side gig. And she was saying, well, I can tell you this, my bills tripled and my income did not. So I thought that was a perfect way to talk just a little bit about, what would a Mary Kay business look like, a side gig. And so we always have, I like to kind of cover 4 quick little questions for you. Is that okay, Karen? Does that sound good?
That's fine.
Okay. And one of them ties right back into that little Forbes thing. So one is, do you have more money than month or more month than money? And when we did the math on that, that's a $5,400 a year is about $450 a month just to stay current. And we all know gas and gasoline and groceries and just everything in the world has gone up, right? Well, one of the things that's so powerful about a Mary Kay business is, guess what? Our profit is the highest profit in any direct sales organization, which is just so awesome. Which, by the way, we're celebrating 60 years. I like my little 60-year shirt. And the 60 years, and so it's a great way to just have some, I like to call it an ATM in your kitchen. So you need a little cash, right? Well, you just go out and facial, have someone enjoy your products, try before you buy. You can hold a party. You can jump on here. There's just so many ways that you can showcase the Mary Kay products. But I just think that's pretty impressive that we have 50% profit on all of our retail products. I don't know about you, but I love that. You love that?
I do love that. Two, we might talk about when we're done, to do a little bundle and a special for our guests.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. We can definitely
do that.
All right. So another thing, I love that, when I was in corporate America, we kind of had to be chameleons, if you know what I mean. Like, you would go into an office, and depending on the boss's mood that day, you would kind of have to, like,
walk on eggshells.
Walk on eggshells. That's a great way to say it. And, the best part about this business is that we get to be who we be. And, we have every type of demographic, every type of person, tall, short, big, tall, northern, southern, just obviously we have business all around the world, but it's so neat to go. We're getting ready to go to our convention, right? We have our big convention coming up. And this is Karen's first time in her convention. So she's going to you're just going to fall in love with it. But it's so cool when you're in between like the classes, you'll see all these women dressed so pretty, and their hair's done and their makeup's done. And, they're all walking down the hall. They're all going the same direction. And they're just so sweet. Everybody is so sweet, and it's because we're not in competition with each other. When I was, in corporate, we were always in competition with somebody, or we had a quota that we had to meet. And I love that we don't have that. But Karen, show that brush again, that cute little brush. Yes. And so in 1996, Mary Kay Ash Foundation was founded, and it was for two primary causes. And the first was to have cancer research for women's cancers. And so we've donated like over $28 million, y'all, $28 million. So when you wash your face with Mary Kay, right, and you use our products, our brushes, or our CC cream, or our cleansers, or whatever it is, you are actually helping women's cancer research. And the other one is domestic violence agencies. And, the sad stat is 1 in 3 women are affected by domestic violence in their lifetime. Sad. And I was one of those. I was one of those kids that grew up in domestic violence. But Mary Kay has donated over 58 million. 58 million. So when you wash your face with Mary Kay, not only are you got a great brand, but also, y'all, you are helping to send out into the world cancer research and domestic violence agencies to help end domestic violence. So I don't know. I just get chills when we talk about that. Whew. Which is your favorite part about the Mary Kay Foundation, Karen?
I like exactly what you just said. I really do.
Yes. And, it affects everyone. I think breast cancer is like 1 in 3, 1 in 4, or any kind of women's cancer. And then, of course, domestic violence. So it's a great cause. And then I guess the biggest thing I love about Mary Kay is the heart of Mary Kay. Is that, do we have a heart? Yeah, there's the heart brush. Yeah, and here's our heart. Yeah, ta-da. And, it's so cool that we get to enrich each other's lives, empower each other's lives. I was telling a friend of mine the other day, like, how you have your inner circle girlfriends, that just little tight group of girls that, they know all the skeletons. And so I was sharing that my 5 girlfriends that are in my little,
circle.
Closet. Yeah, my circle, and in my little heart. And 4 of the 5 are actually Mary Kay business owners. And so I love that we have so much support and so much encouragement, and not to mention the training. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is the best training in the business. I was in corporate and we had professional training, and y'all, this training, I've learned more in 13 years than I did in that other business for over 20 years. And so it's really cool. So we just like to throw out a couple little things about the business. And you know what? You may have some questions. You may want to know more about our products. You may want to maybe know more about how this Mary Kay thing works. And we have a really fun, quick 4-minute video that was put together, Mary Kay Ash's biography. There's the right word. I was going to say biology. Biography. You got to laugh, right? You just got to have some fun. Anyway, and so and so we are looking for this month, we're looking for 60 women's opinions of our little 4-minute video. And so if you would love just to be one of our 60 women that would listen and watch that quick little video, and then we could just get your feedback on it, we would love that. You could put in the chat or the comments, yes, I'd love to give my feedback. I mean, what woman do you know that doesn't like to give her feedback and her opinion? I mean, we all have an opinion, right?
No, we don't all have a
No. Well, anyway, it's really fun. It's a great way to have that, to have that extra money in your pocket have that ATM in your kitchen, and there's so many other benefits. But yeah, we would also love to invite you to be a face for us this month. We're blessing 60 women this month in celebration of our 60th anniversary, and so we would love to borrow your face. It's fun and it's free. And we have, let's see, we have an event tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and we have all of our business owners or consultants. They all have their own different times, so check in with your consultant. But we're just glad that y'all popped in for Pink Girlfriends tonight, and hope that you learned a little bit about our melt proof. That there is melt proof makeovers. And so, Karen, what kind of special you want to offer tonight?
I think we need to do the finishing spray
Okay.
and the CC cream.
Okay.
And how about the foundation primer?
Okay.
Would all three of those add up? How much are all three of those?
I have no idea.
I know the CC cream is 22. I want to think the primer is 20, so that's 42.
Okay.
What is the finishing spray?
I couldn't tell you.
They
change. I can't keep up with the process anymore. That's why we have our lookbook. 20. It's 20.
The finishing spray is 20?
20, and then the CC cream is 22. So 2, 4, 6, 62. There, 62. I got it for you. 62.
Okay, how about we do them for 57? You get all the three for 57.
I love it. So if you would love that special, then be sure and get with your consultant. And I'm sure she has other specials too, because it is June. It is the last month of our Mary Kay's year. We go from July 1 to June 30th. And so we all have some fun goals that we're chasing after, and can't wait to celebrate. So with that being said, we hope you have a great evening, and thank you for joining us. And don't forget #replay. You can send that to your clients and your friends. And we just hope y'all have a great melt proof. You've been melt proofed. There you go. All right. We love y'all. Have a good night. Be the best. Mwah. Shine a light.